Welcome to Angels Don't Lie with Jeannie Street. Jeannie is a God-based medium, owner of In Spirit Healing Studio, and new author of the book The Goddess You. Angels Don't Lie will be a show dedicated to healing and love, and we will be taking live questions. If you have a question you would like Jeannie to answer on the show, or if you would like to contact her, send your correspondence to jeannie@jeanniestreet.com or check out the website jeanniestreet.com. Now here's Jeannie Street.
I let the world on wake up. Trouble is I never went to sleep. I climbed the nightmares in the mountains in my dreams. Oh Lord, won't you get me back with me?
Well, hello and happy Tuesday. And I don't think my mic is on. Is it? It is? I don't know. Why can't I hear it? You can't hear me either? I can't hear you either. So we're just going to roll with this and pretend our mics are on. So how was your week? Today joining me is KJ in the studio. Woo-hoo.
Oh, thanks for having me again. I was your first guest. Oh, I can hear me now.
Yay.
I can hear me. Oh.
KJ's wasn't on, but I did have yours
Okay.
on.
Now we're cleared up.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? All
But
right.
Wait a minute. Let me move over here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. We had a great weekend with you, by the way. I really had a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a great event over at In Spirit and a big joy festival. And we had so many people stop by. I didn't end up doing the meditation, which was fine. And I think it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary because we were busy talking and kind of just showing people around and all the food, and it was great.
It's delicious. Yeah. And there were so many things happening upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah. How'd you like the carolers?
We're going to have them on KBJB.
I know.
Actually. Yeah.
So
we're going to put them on there. They were so cool.
And my favorite is, of course, Cooper.
Cooper.
And Cooper's going to join us next week on the radio. I can't wait for the listeners to.
This is going to be fabulous. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because Cooper,
tell me why,
is an illustrator. He did a very special book with his mom called An Angel Among Them, and we got to interview Cooper, and he is one dynamic 10-year-old.
Well, and the interesting thing is he's always been so quiet and shy. Luann has been a friend and, well, a client turned friend. And I've known her for many, many years. So when she first started coming to me, was right after Joey had passed, her son had passed. And then we worked with Cooper a little bit. He would come with her and not really, bombarding him, but he would not talk. He would not want to even do anything. So Saturday was incredible. Luann was floating on a cloud because she was so excited that her son was really forward and he was happy and he was talking to people and he was asking, how do you spell your name? And don't open the book like that. You're going to crease it.
Oh, I love it. He signed my book personally.
Yes.
So what had happened was Cooper had lost his brother about a year ago, was it? 2 years.
2 years.
I think it was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And, when, of course, it's devastating to the family. And it was something that they did together as a family. And they wrote this little book. And Cooper illustrated the entire thing. And he's just, this kid, he sang his song on the air. And June and I just...
He wrote the song for his mom and only sang it to her one time. He would never repeat it. He would never sing it again. And he's kind of stubborn in school. He wouldn't get up and sing for the chorus or any of that. So when he did that, that's what Luann was saying. She couldn't believe it. He just so willingly volunteered to do it.
I was thrilled and amazed.
And that was some of what Joey had showed me. When he would come through in some of the sessions for when Luann would come, that there was going to be a great transformation, that Luann was going to write and that healing was going to occur in the family. And
I understand that. Well, I just want to ask a question.
Yeah.
That it was really hard for her to get him to do this, like to follow through to the fruition of all of this.
Yeah, she had to ask him for the drawings. Like she wrote the story, so then she would just have him do a drawing here and there. And when it came to the time, the first beginning part was easy. She said when Joey was alive, like those drawings came out easy. But when it came to the drawings after, that was what was like she would have to pick and choose and be really careful with how much she pushed him. Yeah.
He's an amazing kid, and I can't wait to have him on next week. I mean, this is going to be. I'm going to be crying the whole time, balled up in a corner. So I just want you to know that.
I know, and poor June. June, we had to give her a whole box of tissues. She barely made it through the day.
Seriously, there was mascara running down her face.
And what did he say? How much mascara do you wear?
Cracked up. She's like, just enough. Can you tell?
Yeah. So I want to tell the listeners they can call in with their questions. Let's give them the number now.
Yes, let's do that.
Just in case we have technical difficulties, we did last week, and
First of all, okay. So it's my phone.
It's 860-717-0006. And you can go to my Facebook page, Jeannie Street, and you can put your question on there as well. Right. So if you have a question and you want to talk tonight, we would love to hear from you. And I really want to talk about holiday stress and anxiety and how to, keep yourself in alignment, how to keep yourself in a higher vibration, because this time of year we can get really crazy. Crazy.
True.
So I really want to give you a couple tools in order to keep yourself grounded and in that reason for the season, so it's not so crazy.
I love that you just said reason for the season.
Right. And a lot of people find this is a hard time of year because they've lost somebody or they're struggling financially. I mean, this is a hard time of year for a lot of people, and they get really closed off and they don't want to attend things, or they're not invited to things, so they can get depressed. So it's an important time of year to self-love, to reflect on what this season is about for you particularly. Where is that Christ essence for you? Where is that light? Where is that love? Where is that joy? So just spending some time quietly and even writing in your journal. I know you all love to hear about the journaling, but it is an important tool.
Healthy.
When I do break through and get people to journal, they do find that it really helps. And it's not perfection. Like, I don't want you writing a book. I don't want you editing. I want you just making a mess and just getting those feelings out, because that's the most important thing. That's when we can get to that healing part and transforming.
And the most important thing, if you see somebody hurting, it's okay to reach out to somebody like that. And, and to definitely, show somebody that you care about
kindness. Them. Kindness is the most important thing. Yes, and this is a great season for that. All year round is good for that, but now is a nice time because you never know what somebody else is going through. They may have a big smile, like my friend Luann, who carries a great big smile, and you would never really know.
Another woman who has been through a lot, who is the Cooper's mom, who helped write the book, but she's been through quite a traumatic background as well.
Exactly. So we just don't know. So we take time to pray, and when we pray for another person, even if it's just in the moment, we ask, dear God, can you surround my friend Luann with love and light, or can you help this person that seems to be struggling? I just passed in the store and I felt their energy. Angels, can you support them? It changes and helps them in that very instant.
Yeah, just reaching out or just smiling at somebody, or buy somebody a cup of coffee. That's you know what? That's a very nice, the pay it forward thing. So, Are we going to take a break and then come back, or to wait for a call? I think we could put a call
Casey,
out.
You seem a little cranky tonight. Are you a little cranky
cranky,
tonight?
A little SpongeBob cranky pants.
What's going on over
here?
He's
like Mr. Producer guy now.
Wait,
like,
I've got my sage off in the studio.
I will do. I will. I'm gonna give him a little pink.
Sage off. That's right. Sage off.
Spray it right on him. So, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I make this spray, Sage Off, which it clears energy.
Yes,
and
it
so
does.
when you have that, and we're talking about bringing our energy up, and this is a great tool for lifting your spirits. So if you're feeling really low, you can get some essential oil and mix it with a little water and put it in a spray bottle. or you can go to my website and purchase mine.
That's right.
And
that's all I use.
Yeah, it's great. And look, at Casey's
It's
already
fabulous.
feeling the difference. So
See?
Sage Off, it
He
can
looks
really,
like a different man already.
it really can change your day. My husband didn't believe me until he started using it, and now he's like, "Can I have more for work? Can you make another bottle for?"
See that?
Yeah,
You make them believers. That's how it works.
It is what it is. Angels don't lie, babe.
That's true. And on that note,
We're gonna take a little break for safety's sake. We'll be back. Welcome back to Angels Don't Lie. Your host, Jeannie Street, and joining me is KJ from The Warped View.
yes, thank you.
So, I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about how we can connect with our loved ones, how everybody has that ability, because KJ and I were talking about over the break signs and symbols and how our angels talk to us. And she's saying it's new for her. It's kind of interesting. Like, she probably has had most of this her whole life, but it's kind of been in your face lately since you met me.
Very much. So.
Yeah. So the angels are like, yes. Now we're gonna really pressure you because you have somebody who's telling you yes, go forward. After the owl and now more things have come forward for you in terms of information from spirit.
Completely.
So when we connect with our loved ones, the energy is always our angels, our loved ones, and the spiritual realm. So anything that's from heaven, God based, when we connect with it, it's always a pure love. So it feels high energy. It feels divine. It feels very different than earth energy. So this is when you know the difference of when you're connecting to that high source or when you're connecting to a low source. Connecting to a lower source is more of a psychic connection and more earthbound, and can be a little flatter in its tone, a little flatter in the way you connect. So, and it can have fear to it. But when we connect higher to the divine, there's never fear and it's always love. So our loved ones will come through with that full support. They'll leave us signs. Maybe it's a penny, maybe it's the clock, maybe it's an actual bumper sticker or a sign, a street sign, a book that comes in our way. And they'll want to get that message across when we pay attention, when we open the door and say, I'm ready. I'm going to let go. And the letting go part and surrendering is the hardest thing to do, because sometimes when we force and we really want it and we think it's not there, it really is. We're just not paying attention. So being in our breath, we've talked about that throughout the time I've been on the radio. Being with your breath, one within your body, allows you to really separate from the tone around you, from other people's energy. Using the Sage Off also disconnects you and lets you be in your own energy, so you can come through in that nice prayer and feel your loved ones come through.
Right.
Typical sign is having goosebumps. Have you guys had that, goosies?
Oh, yeah. And
they go up your neck?
Yep.
Yeah, that's for sure a sign. And sometimes the top of your head will get all tingly.
Yes.
When I channel work, I get really hot. Like I'm hot. Like I just almost like want to strip off my clothes. You know? It's crazy, but like I'm like a furnace. It's a good feeling, but it's a lot of energy.
It feels like menopause.
It shifts your energy. So that's when you know when you're connecting to pure love, and you'll feel it. You'll feel different. You'll feel lighter and you'll feel a breath of fresh air. So ask your loved ones. You can ask in your journal simply, dear Grandpa, will you stop by and have a visit? And ask for a specific sign, but be very open to how that sign is going to come, and don't hold just that sign, because they're going to use things that are specific for you.
Right.
Like my angels, when they're guiding me, they always use things that they know I understand. Like I'll get a lot of movie tones.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
how you see things.
Yeah,
when it
so
comes
they'll
through to you.
use very specific movie tones, which I
love that.
It makes sense for me because it just really works. Recently they showed me something with Harry Potter and a sorting hat, so I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So the angels will use what you understand.
Right.
So it's really lovely. Yes.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, oh my God, I'm sweating now.
Right?
I am. I'm a little hot right now.
Yeah. So how are our phone lines? Do you think they're working?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Oh, good.
We will definitely be getting a caller. We have
tested
several
and
people.
retested.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we
well,
went,
after
we went berserk on the phones. Yes, after last
that's
week.
So funny, right?
Very strange. And then immediately following that, we had the problem with I believe Valerie was the caller, and it just was not coming through. Immediately following that, we tested the phones,
and it worked.
And it freaking worked.
Well, this happens when Spirit doesn't want something to happen. They'll be like a block for a very specific reason, whether I wasn't supposed to read her because there were some personal things that probably needed to be said.
Right.
But Spirit is always in the lead. That's why I always trust it.
Yep,
so,
totally. And
maybe she wasn't ready. There's a lot of things.
Totally.
So
I agree with that.
Angels don't lie, and I the more I get in the way, the less it flows. So that's why I just move out of the way and I say, "Yep, they got it."
That's it.
I know.
And
Casey was like, he was like, "No, this is not right. It's not working." And poor June was like, "It's not working." And she was flipping out there, and I'm like, "Watch, June, just watch. The angels stop this." And I just called the number, and she's like, "Well, it just went through. I can't understand."
I was unbelievable.
Well, and that's not a really good June voice at all. But
no, that was like Mary Poppins swallowed somebody. I don't know. It was absolutely hilarious. But let's go back to you made a very important announcement on Saturday.
I did,
and we're very excited about it.
Well, it's so funny because we were Carrie and I were working today. So we are working on the launch of the book, and the big announcement is that the date is set for the launch party. Ready? Drum roll. That's not a really good drum roll. Is this a new desk in here?
No.
Was this a table before?
No.
I'm so confused. Sorry. So
we did. There used to be a cloth over it, so it looked like a table.
Oh, okay.
Ripped it off.
See, I got to change the subject. I got to take the attention off myself. But yes, we are going to have the book launch on the 26th of January.
Very excited.
So 126, and the book will be available for pre-order, I believe, on the 11th.
Excellent.
So
January 11th.
Yeah, 111, powerful number. Yeah, it'll be 1111. I'll say 111. Then the 7 at the end. It's very powerful. So
very powerful.
That is what we're going with. So the party will be at In Spirit in Woodbury.
Connecticut.
We'll be selling the tickets. We're doing the first 20 people that sign up and buy their ticket for $50. And what they get both the journal and the book, and they get this beautiful handmade feather pen. And they're gorgeous. I had this woman from Etsy. I found on Etsy. We all love Etsy,
Etsy.
Right? She did a phenomenal job. So you'll get that pen as part of the package, and it's a discounted price for the book and the journal. Really beautiful. And then we're going to do tickets, and that's what we're trying to figure out today, how to do, whether they can just buy the book.
Right.
Or
separately.
Just the book and the journal as a package.
Yeah.
So,
there's several different ways you can actually do that.
There's so many choices. There's so much room for activity.
We used to do we still do. We go to the Loaves and Fishes and we cook sometimes for the loaves, and we love to do that. I mean, that's something, a lot of fun that we made our family do growing up, whether they liked it or not. It was just what we did. So, I think I just squirreled that. I just went somewhere.
Okay, so you went and cooked.
Yeah.
You cook and
yeah, and I just lost my train of thought because I looked at the producer and he scares me.
He kind of scares me sometimes.
He's a little
too.
scary.
But when he smiles, he seems so happy.
He is very happy on the inside.
I like to stay on schedule.
You are a very schedule.
So I'm sorry. Are we breaking schedule?
No, we're doing fine.
We're doing great. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
It's good. But I went all squirrel on that whole thing, and I don't know why I brought it up right now. So you did scam me, Casey.
So that's good. The Loaves and Fishes is, doing our volunteer work is another way to lift your energy during the holiday season and all year round, because when we are volunteering or we're being of service, that's when we are at our best.
It feels good.
It feels good. And it's not something you really brag or talk about. It's just something you kind of do. I would have never known that you did that. And that's a beautiful thing. Yeah,
we like to do that. Yeah. And little things like that.
It teaches your family, your children to have values. Important that everybody deserves to have a second chance.
Absolutely.
And, we
or just to lend a hand.
Lend a hand in a time of need, because we all struggle. We all go through very difficult times in our life. We're here learning different lessons and going through these challenges to learn to be in our alignment, to be closer with God. And this is to raise our soul, to move up. So when we're learning and we're growing and we're evolving, that's the beautiful thing. And
you were posting all day today about things like that and taking from your book, because I was watching your...
And it's so funny. I didn't mean for all of the posts to go out, but see, this is the problem. When you're a spiritual person, technology doesn't really mix well with you. So I actually had thought I scheduled all those so they would go out different times, but they seem to all have gone out magically today.
Yeah.
Magically.
Oh, really?
They're magically delicious. Yes.
Is that what just happened? It just went poof?
So I did. I scheduled them. I have this program called Hootsuite. And Hootsuite allows you to schedule your posts. So you can, kind of do it like a week in advance. So you're putting things out there and you're not bombarding social media. So you can maybe sit down one day, do your work in one day, and then let that social media stuff go.
Right.
So that's what I kind of did today. I was like, oh, good. Look, I'll get this all set up for the week, and they'll put out, the post like 2 a day.
Is that a little owl on there? A Hootsuite?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not freaking kidding you.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what's happening with the owls. See, now I have owls everywhere. See, since the Ollie the owl incident.
I know.
Everything has gone crazy.
Yeah, there was something else that came up with owl today, and I started laughing too. Yeah, so anyways, all that stuff is on social media. I mean, they're great, but...
Well, not except for today. They just went... Excuse my language. They went crazy.
I really would love to have help with that. I'd love, a marketing person to help do that end so it doesn't get screwed up with the energy. So it can be how it's supposed to be and not be chaotic.
Okay, so you just sent that out there.
Yeah, I did.
So that
I'm saying
is
it
going to
out
happen.
loud.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love an intern. Let me put it that way.
Okay, that's possible. Those
Yes.
things are possible. We have an intern here as well. So.
Yeah, an angelic soul that understands the language and really understands how social media stuff works.
Well, that's...
Oh, they're just like, I'm like getting this run of energy.
Is those two things allowed to be together? Let's see if that really...
Well, you can have the terminology,
I stink. I'm IT.
Yeah.
What do you call it? I can't do it. I'm directionally challenged and IT challenged. I can't do it. I can't. I won't. That's why I married one. I married a guy that can do that kind of stuff.
Casey's got it all going on.
He does. But your husband is pretty savvy with the computer and technology.
He doesn't really need to be, because he's not really on there. He does all his businesses on phone. He does all his stuff on the phone.
Really? Mm-hmm. So they haven't. Yeah.
Well, he does. He doesn't do the social media stuff at work. Mm-mm.
Well, not social media per se, but just the marketing aspect of what he does.
Nope, he doesn't really does that.
No.
He's in the sales. He's the big guy.
He's the sales guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's the number one guy.
He's
number
the man. One. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's listening, babe, you're number one.
That's right. Yeah. Does he listen to the show?
Yeah, he listens.
All right, now I have a question for you. What does he think of Gene?
He loves it. Like, he wanted to come with me, but it's like the scheduling, he can't get from Danbury to here in time.
Yeah.
And because I told him he can't be late. You would have to be on time because we have a schedule. Casey will get mad.
That's right. Really, seriously. Don't
this is a tight run ship over here. One day he'll come.
Well, actually, we'll do a live remote one day, and he'll, he actually saw us in action, a little bit.
Yeah, he really enjoyed the whole day, actually, on Saturday, because he came to in spirit, and there was so much going on, and he had the grandbabies in the Peace studio, and he was playing with them, and then he had the movies going. He got the movie thing, and they were laying on the cushions. Did you go see that? It was really cute.
No.
Yeah, it was really cute.
I had to leave on a
that's right, Mrs. Claus. She was Mrs. Claus, and then she was not.
I was not. I was Shanta, and then I left.
Oh, Shanta. I was
Shanta Claus.
Shanta.
Yeah, just Santa with an S, with an H. So we are waiting for callers here. You got anything cooking?
What's the littlest one's name? She grabbed me by the hand.
Maisie. Yeah, our miracle Maisie.
And she pulled me in the room, and then I didn't know what she was doing. They had set up the little thing on the side so they could watch the video inside. So she's bringing me around because she wanted me to turn it back on again.
Oh, that's so funny. She's like, you look like you know what you're doing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
She went to the right person,
So
too.
Maisie's going to be 2 on the 23rd. And 2 years ago, she was born, and she was born premature. And she ended up having some issues with her lungs. So they transferred her from Torrington to Children's Medical up in Farmington. And that on Christmas morning, her lung collapsed. She didn't have enough of the, I can't even think of what it's called right now, but her lung collapsed. It stuck together and it caused a hole. So they had to put a chest tube in, and it was really touch and go. They weren't sure what was going to happen. So that morning, it was like 5 a.m. My daughter called and she's like, crying, hysterical. I don't know what's going to happen. So we jumped in the car. We made it up there in 20 minutes from our house. I don't even know. We must have.
Holy moly.
We freaking flew.
Yeah,
and
I'd say so.
We flew, and we had been at the hospital because they transferred her on Christmas Eve. So I had stayed with Lauren the entire time. My kids, they shuffled off to my friends' houses, and they all had Christmas Eve at strangers' house. And meanwhile, I had done none of the Christmas wrapping or anything because I had been in the hospital with Lauren. She was at 5 different times because she was having premature labor, and they couldn't figure out why. They couldn't stop it. So 5 different times she was admitted, then sent home. And so there was just no time to do all this, holiday stuff. Right. So we're talking about being stressed over the holidays and what that's like, and how did I keep my calm? So I kept breathing. I kept taking time to eat really good. Like I would just grab a salad. I would make sure that I was eating high vibration food rather than going for that junk food
the crap.
Wherever I could, because those are the things that keep you in a better way.
Yeah.
So anyways, by the time we got there, the miracle was that everything was okay. She was turning around, and whatever they were doing, the medicine was working. And so she stayed in the NICU for 2 full weeks, and we brought her home. And the day we brought her home, Lauren was staying with us because her husband was in police academy. So this was another struggle. So she was always alone. This is why I had to be with her. So he was in police academy, and Lauren came to our house, and she was in pain. She was doubled over again. And she was like, I don't know. I don't have a baby in me. Why am I in so much pain? So my husband brought her to the hospital, and lo and behold, her freaking gallbladder was bad.
Oh my God.
And she was in so much pain that she almost passed out. So they kept her. They ended up admitting her, and they did the surgery the next day. So I had a newborn baby that was just released from the NICU, and my granddaughter Riley, who was 3, and it was insane. It was insane. So we just chuckled and we went with it,
But I can tell you this: you call her your miracle baby.
We call her a miracle,
and she's absolutely gorgeous and adorable. I got to spend a little time with her as Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. We got to see the carolers that I love so much, and who else did we interview at In Spirit?
You did the hypnot.
Yes,
Ryan, right?
Yes.
And then you got Sue from downstairs, the owner of Salt of the Earth.
Yes, she's delightful.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so let me tell you a story about so how she knows us so well. We decided that June Robideau and Judy Winans and Judy O'Donnell decided to go to do a salt cave.
Yeah. And
I'll tell you what, and I highly suggest it because it's really cool. But when 4 very loud women walk into a very quiet facility, it goes a little awry to start. So I think she didn't know what to make of us at first, but we're the kind of people that once we might come out really loud, but then we grow on you like a fungus. So I think that's what happened.
Nice.
With her. So I think that's what happened with her.
So she wasn't really thrilled with you?
Well, not to start. She had to rein us in a little because I didn't know what to expect.
Shut up. Right. This is a spiritual place. Shut up.
Pretty much. I think she didn't even have to say shut up. She just looked at us because she's.
You got the look.
I got the look. I got the.
When you get the look, you better stop it.
And
I can give a good look too.
Yeah. She can.
Can you give a good look?
Oh,
do you give your kids a look?
Oh yeah, my children are terrified of my look.
Yeah, right.
Run out of the house. She's going menopausal. That's what they call it.
Nice, right?
Well, sometimes you have to. Children, they don't. I'm a comedian, so my oldest likes my my comedy, and the 19-year-old does not.
Not so much.
Not so much.
So we were working today on the book, and I had the editor there, and she had gone through. We ordered a copy of the book so we could go through and make sure, the little changes that needed to be made. We could see it in print. Beautiful. So then Carrie was there, and we were making the changes. And I asked my son Casey, I'm like, would you look through the book and just, we made these changes just to see if you see anything else. And so he looked at it and he was like, yeah. And he's 23. And he opens the book and he's like, no, I can't. I haven't read a book in years and I can't even. I go, when you opened it, is it like, wah, wah, wah? He's like, yes. I'm like, yeah, when you read something and you're like, it doesn't even like go in.
It's not.
It's not for a 23-year-old boy.
Not yet. He's not ready. He's not ready. He's
not ready.
To read it.
Yeah.
He'll be ready in another 15 years.
Maybe, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
That's where it goes with that. I'm telling you.
He's so cute. All right, I think we're going to take a short break.
Yes.
A short break, and we'll be right back on Angels Don't Lie. And welcome back to Angels Don't Lie. I'm Jeannie Street, your host here on KBJB Radio. So this night is really kind of a fun night.
I really love this night, by the way. Thanks for having me as your co-host again tonight.
You're welcome.
That was very cool.
So I dig it. I was looking at that Hootsuite, and you see my little icon for my phone. Hootsuite is a great app if you have a business and you want to schedule your post. It's a great thing to use. It has a little owl icon. So I just looked at it, and it did do some of what I wanted it to do. It didn't send everything that I sent out. So Hootsuite.
But you have to program it in, right?
Well, I think that I think what happened is I changed. I hit automatic, so it would automatically schedule it for. I think originally I had 5, and then I went back and I changed it so it would be less. And I think that I had already started sending them out.
So does it send messages out to not only the Facebook but
you
Twitter?
You can do multiple. So I did, right. And so because I have multiple pages for one, not only for myself, my business, and then for In Spirit. So you have Instagram, you have Twitter, and Facebook. And I believe I think I'm not sure if Pinterest is on there too, but certain like Instagram, I didn't post those because you have to have a picture,
right? And
I don't always like to put a picture on every single thing because that's a little annoying.
I like to. I'm visual, so
yeah.
I like to see.
Some people like it. So there's another cool business app, for pictures where you can put your logo, and that's called Canva, Canva. That's a great thing for people that have a business and are doing everything themselves, because Canva, it lets you make all your graphics and add your logo right to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's user friendly. So when my graphics girl is really busy, I go ahead and do it myself.
Jeannie Street, do it yourself?
I do. It doesn't always come out as nicely as what Carrie can do because she's super talented, but I am kind of not a patient girl, so sometimes there's things I just need to get done.
Truly. I agree with that too.
Gotta get it done.
But the thing is that you know what? How at the efficiency that I can do it, that somebody else can do it better.
Right. So in the new year, I'm going to have a spiritual business class on all the things that I've learned over the past 5 years of growing this business.
Yes.
So I want to be able to do that for like-minded people, because it's a different way of doing things. Yeah.
Sign me up.
And it's funny because what I found even writing the book, I took a lot of classes and I read a lot of books on how to do certain things, and nothing was ever really flowing. Not everything, but things weren't flowing the way I needed to. So I did this meditation and I just asked the angels very simply, what am I doing wrong? I threw my hands up and I did a surrender, and I'm like, I give up. I'm trying hard. And they said, you're trying too hard. And let's launch with the angels. So launch with the angels. And so I started to let go and allow them to show me one step at a time, because I tend to run with it and I can go in so many directions. And they're like, slow down, Jeannie.
I squirrel out.
Yeah. And
that's what I call it.
I have to say, it's been a lot of fun slowing myself down and just doing one task at a time. And I've gotten more done doing that than before when I would overdo and things would get messed up and I'd have to redo or So this is something I want to teach in the new year.
That's a good lesson.
And I really am passionate about the superfoods, and I brought you a smoothie tonight.
I can't wait to have that in the morning.
Oh, and the clients that I've had where I work with the guidance. So I've taken some nutrition courses. I took this raw nutrition course, which I absolutely adored. It was amazing. On top of what the angels have shown me. So tapping in, connecting with spirit and working with somebody personally on what's going on with their health and having this nutrition kind of counseling, it's amazing. It really changes people's lives. I had a client that had come and she had very serious liver issues. And she called me. She's got great numbers now. Everything is turning around. Her numbers are coming down. She's seeing a big difference. So it's amazing what this counseling can do. This information can change your life. And I brought it tonight for KJ because they were showing me specifically. I was like, I need a little pick me up. So I made myself this cacao buzz, and I make it very specific for myself. But I'll also give other people ways to do their cacao buzz. I think last week we gave one to Judy. And Judy started doing hers. Yes. I got to ask her. I think she's out in the other room. She is.
She's doing great. Yeah. She brought me one.
Okay.
She brought me one tonight.
We got two.
So I'm gonna be greened out.
So yours, the one I brought you tonight, has the spirulina, and that was the big one they kept saying for you because you have some gut stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
and that's where they're like, oh, she's got some gut stuff. So
I've got gut stuff.
And when we don't have a healthy gut, our brain can't function well. We can't think well, and we can't be on point to do the work we need to do. And this is what they're saying for me. You have this a little bit of a depletion going on. Do you understand?
Yes.
So they want me to kind of help you with that. So the spirulina is in there, and that's a really big thing for you. Spirulina. It's a blue-green algae, and it has the ability to... okay, so this is how the angels show it to me. Inside of our intestines, in the lining, they show me that has like this kind of like a film.
Right.
And what happens with people that have food allergies and have poor diet, this film, that's protective film, it dissipates. It kind of disintegrates, and that's how you become to have leaky gut or diverticulitis, because the food then gives you pings of things that you're allergic to.
Right.
Actually work on the intestines, and they're breaking down. It's breaking down the intestines. So the spirulina actually rebuilds that layer, that protective layer.
Really?
Yes, and it will stay that way. It will create a whole new healthy flow in your intestines as long as you take out those foods that are dangerous to you.
Oh, yeah.
And they are dangerous because they deplete you. And then, this is how people end up having, colon bags and just really, really
horrible.
bad stuff. So
I am I'm very aware of what I eat now because seriously,
you have to be. Yeah. And if you're still eating dairy, they're like, that's the big thing for you.
Yeah. Another bit. Just started, like seriously, a year and a half ago.
Well, actually, it's been long. It's been building up, but now you can't tolerate it anymore. No. You just ignored it. That's what they're showing me. Yeah. So, they're reading you right now. They're coming through. They're like,
and that was not the purpose of tonight. Reading
I know, right?
Yeah,
but they're
right.
And this is how the angels will work with me when somebody has something very big going on. And what's the tingling in the face? The little like what is it like? It's like tingling. I can't like little nails. Little. Do you understand that?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Is that nerve?
Well, no. My hand falls asleep. Like things fall asleep on me.
That's what they're showing me. Yeah, you're very depleted. So very depleted, and we have to build up your gut. So that's why the spirulina is really important for you.
All right, I'm doing that.
Yeah,
I'm doing spirulina.
Yeah.
Now, welcome to the smoothie world.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to see what this man puts in his smoothie every morning. Casey, just tell people because I'm like I don't know how you're drinking this.
It's almond milk, a vegan protein.
Yep.
Okay.
Prunes.
You don't have to do the prunes.
A multivitamin.
Yep.
Mineral mix.
Yep.
And then the cacao powder.
The cacao powder.
Are you doing a raw cacao?
Really important.
It's really
the raw
important.
Organic stuff.
Yeah. So it's important to know the quality of the stuff that we're putting in. I don't always love mixes because sometimes they have added sugar in them, and she's got to be careful of sugar. We all need to be careful because sugar is inflammation, and we have inflammation, especially in the intestinal area.
Yeah.
It's where the brain fog is, where you can't seem to get anything done. So
I thought that was something totally different.
no. So when we eat really pure, it really cleans it up, and it can do it pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually. I'm gonna have a green shake after this show. So
okay. Well, if you're having cacao, I don't usually do cacao after 5 p.m. because it has the caffeine. So I would wait till the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made mine with cacao, so I don't know what Judy made hers with.
I don't know what she did tonight with her Judy's special.
Yeah, so I'm
mix.
sure she did. So in mine, I also put bee pollen, and I love bee medicine for women. So bee pollen, bee propolis, because these things actually help build up our hormone levels and in a good, healthy way. Right. Especially when we're in that challenging time. Well, or if challenging. And I say challenging because it also can be when somebody's trying to conceive as well. So bee medicine is really great for people that are having infertility issues.
Really?
Yeah, because it's all about the gut. It really is. It's all about that healthy gut, because that's where the hormone balance needs to come from as well.
Well,
so
I can
good brain function
and
good hormone balance requires our gut to be in a good shape.
When my stomach is in pain, I can't do anything. It's very debilitating. So,
right. So I want to help you with that. That's what the angels are showing me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that help.
And it's important. And Casey, your stuff is around heart, correct?
His heart?
Yeah.
Casey's heart stuff.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, he's very concerned with his heart health. And
stuff it's so funny because that's what they're all around. They're all around that heart stuff. So yeah. And so that little bit of sugar stuff, I'd like to get that kind of down. So I feel like that's the challenge where you can't lose some weight and stuff. And I feel like that will be
probably in sweetening my coffee.
Yeah.
No, sometimes he'll sneak a Cinnabon. Something like that.
Oh man, a Cinnabon.
Cinnabons are good.
I can't even imagine how much fat and sugar is in a Cinnabon because they're huge.
They're so good. He goes to this place. Where's that place that they have Cinnabons the size of your head?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big Cinnabon.
That's a big.
No, that's an apple fritter.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's healthier then.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything healthy about
it's
that.
It's down in New Haven, and I can't remember the name of the place.
Because you got the pastry part, and then you got the filling part, and then you got the icing, all that sugar.
I haven't done that for a long time.
Sugar.
He's been very, very, very good on his diet. Yeah. He's been very regulated and strict on.
And I don't like the word diet. I like lifestyle change. I like because when you start to feel
eating
good,
habits.
It's a no-brainer. Yeah.
Diet is not a good word because it is a stigma to it.
So. And so when you want to feel good, it really is making that lifestyle change. It's about making a few changes. And then also we're human, so we're going to cheat. We're going to have those Cinnabon moments. I'm not going to lie. I don't
What's
have
your favorite?
I don't have a Cinnabon moment.
What's your favorite?
What's my
favorite? What's your favorite thing to eat? Like a delicious treat?
Probably getting a pizza. I don't eat pizza ever because I have a dairy.
Yeah.
And I don't do gluten. So that's a day home after. And
recovering.
Some probiotic and
cleaning yourself out.
And it's
Is it worth it?
Every once in a while you just say, I'm going to have that pizza. Yeah. I'll do the gluten-free pizza. So then I think I'm not doing too bad of it. Too much damage without having the gluten, but the cheese gets me every time.
Oh yeah, the cheese.
But I like it. It's so good.
I can't have the sauce either. I'm not allowed to have the sauce anymore.
Well,
it bothers me
because your intestines are they're crying.
They're screaming.
They're going, help me.
My colon is screaming.
Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Help me, Tom Cruise.
So what is coming up for In Spirit?
What is coming up for In Spirit? Actually, we're keeping a low profile right now. We're kind of going, because it's the holidays. Yeah. People are busy, and we want to have. I do want to do an evening with Spirit. I would like to do that right after Christmas on the 29th, and I did put it out on Facebook, but I haven't promoted it yet.
Right.
Because I love the idea of having people be able to come with their family members from out of town, or if their family has left and they just want to like get red because they really got screwed over by their family. Like I want to help them get that family junk off of them.
That's
But so yeah, I haven't put it out there too much, but if people are interested, I would love to do that because
a little something right after Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year's. That'd be a great time.
I think it would be great. And it's, there's so much fun. I love these intimate readings because it's usually small groups and everybody's brought together for a very specific, like you don't know these people, but you all have something in common. There's a common thread in the messages. And then I take the time. Everybody gets read, and then we go back around and let everybody ask a question because you get to sit there for a little bit and think about it, and you can bring your pad and you can write it down because maybe you forgot or maybe something didn't resonate with you. So we go back around and then we make it clear. And if there's somebody that you didn't hear from that you want, we get to it.
See, but that happens a lot. A lot of people, because they freeze. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, when it comes to the messages, and then they'll say no, no, no. And then if you give them the time to really sit with it, and I'm like, well, listen, I keep seeing the number 5, and angels don't lie, so I'll let you sit with it, and we'll come back around. And usually, by the time I come back around, they're like, I didn't even remember that. They always get it.
Yeah.
So.
See?
And if they don't get it right then, they'll get it when they leave. And I always trust and have faith. They absolutely.
Or call you in the middle of the night.
No, I don't. No.
Hey, I get it. I
do give people my cell phone, but I don't keep my cell phone near me at night. So I put it.
Do you do that? Do you take it and you put it away?
I put it away.
Even look at
it.
I
don't have any electronics in my bedroom because it's very disturbing for your sleep because the batteries, they actually call to you. So when you're a high vibration person, you feel the vibration of everything. So this cell phone, it's like, oh my gosh, just the vibration from the battery, that would keep me up all night.
Really? So how do you wake up in the morning?
I wake up when I wake up, babe.
Do you really? Do you have? Because I have like this automatic clock. In my head
after
sometimes.
30 years of raising kids and getting up for school and all that. So
you don't use an alarm clock, Jeannie Street?
I don't.
So I just
like
pop up.
I get up. I wake up. Sometimes it's early, and sometimes, if I'm lucky, I sleep till 7. If that's a good day, if I sleep till 7.
Well, yeah, Casey and I, but we definitely have to put our alarm clock.
But my husband has an alarm clock, and he gets up at the darn crack of dawn. So,
What time does he get up?
3:30, 4 o'clock. Depends.
What is he making the deliveries? What is he getting up that early for? What is he doing? Does he work out?
Beef happens.
Beef does happen.
Beef happens, and
we better tell people
don't want to wait for their beef.
That's true,
and it's got to come early.
You might want to say where he works now because people are wondering what the heck are they talking
my husband
about?
owns Omaha Beef in Danbury.
Yes.
So he's distribution, and the biggest business is actually chicken. They sell.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They're big with Bell and Evans, the natural.
Yes.
Yeah. So Bell and Evans, he's the distributor for Connecticut.
It's
a great company. They're really amazing.
Well, they're all natural too, right?
All natural. The way they do things.
It's humane.
Really, yeah, it's a really great company. So
really, and you know what? I'm very glad to hear about that because you know what? It's very important with all of the things, and you have very natural foods. You've turned it around to make it very natural, and very grass fed, and all of that with Omaha Beef. So if you go there, you're getting top notch.
Well, of course. That's
Absolutely.
what I say. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Abso-freaking-lutely. It's all about the beef. About that beef.
Hey, where's the beef,
no
baby?
fillers.
Yeah. So anyway, so in spirit, we're going to keep it quiet until the new year, and then we have more classes. We have the chakra series coming up. The beginning, I think it's the first Thursday of the month, and that's going to be the chakra number 3 she's on. So Carly teaches that, and she's an amazing teacher. I want to have her on the show one day.
That'd be great.
She's very angelic.
Now what happens there in your chakra?
So she does a whole class and teaches you about the chakra, the one chakra you're talking about that night. They do a meditation. They might have some food or some oils or whatever goes along with, that chakra. Maybe she's on the heart chakra. I don't remember, but we'll send out information. So if you'd like to check us out at inspirithealingstudio.com, or you can come to my website, JeannieStreet.com, and we will join the email list and you will get that information.
Yes.
We do not bombard. We do not sell our list.
We do not sell our list.
We do not sell our list.
I know. Nobody does that anymore.
No. It's because it's not. It's not
yesterday.
Yeah. It's such a dick thing to do.
It is a dicky thing to do. And you know what? Nobody does that anymore.
Right.
Especially, that would not be good if you did that. We don't sell anything other than really good stuff.
Yeah, and we have a store.
Off.
So, and if you want to come shop at In Spirit, we're going to be open this week, Thursday, Friday, and part day on Saturday. So if you want to come get some holiday gifts, stop on by.
Yeah, you have a great gift shop.
Send me an email. Let me know what time you're coming, and I'll make sure that we're there. And we wrap.
Yeah, awesome.
That's like an important thing.
What's that?
Getting your presents wrapped so you don't have to do it.
I'm a bag lady. Ever since bags came out.
Yeah, right.
All you see under my maybe one or two wrapped gifts, and then everything else is in a bag. But pretty, little fluffies hanging out. You're a rapper, aren't you?
I'm a rapper.
You are, and you make it all pretty.
I do, but I did go and get presents at places that wrapped. I went local. I went Swank on Bank. I went to this cute baby store up in Litchfield that I love. I think it's called Little Sprout.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I went to Nordica for my toys.
Silly Sprout.
Silly Sprout. I love that place.
That's it.
Yeah.
Silly
so
Sprout.
They wrap, and they're amazing, and they're local. So it's important to shop local. It's important to keep our economy going here in Connecticut.
They say if just once a week you go into a local place and just buy something.
Oh, and I love the Natural Food Mart on Bank Street there. That's my favorite.
What's the name of that place on Bank Street here in New Milford?
Isn't it called Natural Food Mart?
Well, that would be too easy, Jeannie.
I think that's what it's called. The health
is it
food
really?
Store. I think, but I like that place because Erin, the owner, she carries the Spirulina, which you need. But
we go in there.
I love it. I just, I go and get my Manuka honey, and I just, and I got fire cider for gifts too, because they have the little shot glasses with the fire cider.
What's a fire? Oh,
the fire cider. I made you.
Oh yeah.
Which really is good for your gut.
Yes.
Which
I actually have the apple cider vinegar here, the all natural apple cider vinegar that I picked up. So I do a little shot of that once in a while.
Really
as well.
good for the gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been feeling better. I have been feeling a lot better as far as the gut goes as of recent. Yeah. Because I haven't been eating all of those.
Well, and you're not really absorbing the nutrients that you need. That's the big thing. That's why they're showing me this stuff for you.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You brought me green shake. I'm doing it.
I cannot wait for that text in the morning after she drinks it.
God.
As she's drinking it.
Can I just tell you that when Casey puts the prunes in and then he mixes it in the little bullet, but the prunes don't mix well.
Right.
So I see these giant chunks.
Chunky.
Yeah, that it's not attractive to me first thing in the morning. Can you? Would you do that?
I have a Vitamix, so there's no chunks.
Yeah, so it pulverizes.
You have to, that's the thing. If you do this thing for the way of life, you've got to get the good tools. Only because exactly that. Otherwise you're straining your shit.
Yeah, but he likes it.
Some people like it.
I was always the pulp guy with the orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I can't.
She's she's gonna throw up.
Pulp is not good. You can't do pulp.
I don't mind a little bit, but
not when it.
What about that? Did you ever try that aloe water with the chunks in it?
No.
The aloe water, you ever try it? Oh my gosh.
There's aloe water with chunks?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah.
What is it, like Zima?
Aloe is so healing for the gut too. I don't know. We have to talk.
We have an aloe plant.
You do have an aloe plant, but there's an aloe water you can buy at the health food store, and other places sell it
What's
too.
What's floating in it? Aloe?
Chunks of aloe. Yeah.
It's good?
Oh, I like it. Yeah, it's really good for you.
Because I used to put a little bit of aloe in my shake, but I haven't done it lately.
Aloe is really healing for the body.
And turmeric.
Turmeric is anti-inflammatory.
I like turmeric.
Turmeric is great. You can make a fresh turmeric tea. Turmeric, ginger, and a little lemon. Just grate it with a grater and heat that up and drink it. Oh, great for inflammation. Great for raising your immune system.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
All of that stuff.
But it's got to taste good too. And that
you can add a little bit of honey to that. Yeah.
Oh, like local honey is
raw honey or Manuka honey, which is my favorite.
Now Manuka honey is what?
Manuka honey. Well, Casey's giving me the break sign, so we can't talk about it this time. But you know what? We're gonna talk about.
That'd be a good hook for the next show.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this at the next show. But it's really important this spiritual nutritional counseling. I think it's very individualized, and I think it's really important that we continue this conversation.
Absolutely.
So
we will do that.
Yeah, and look forward to talking to Luann and Cooper next week.
Yes.
And
Yes.
We
guests.
thank you for tuning in and listening. And I hope you have a really beautiful, beautiful day. This is Jeannie Street from Angels Don't Lie, signing off.